And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at a game called Fish and Chips. Now, just to clarify, there's one fish in the game and a lot of chips. Has nothing to do with food. That is weird, it's called Fish and Chips, since every chip is actually a seagull, and you were trying to land on a crab, an octopus, the water in general, and yes, one fish. All right, they wanted to call the game Fish and Chips. This is a game in which you're going to be throwing chips at a table, trying to control areas at that table. That's it. That could be the whole review right there. But let's take a look at how it plays. So you're going to set the board up on the table here, and I'm actually going to be mixing today, folks, the component overview with the overview of the game because they're one and the same. So you have these neoprene mouse pad style mats that you put down, and they're three different mats because they fit easier in the box. This wall here, possibly one of the most ineffectual walls in the history of humankind, is set up in such a way if you add this piece in, you're able to, this turns into a divider in your box which keeps the three rolls in it and the poker chips. Now make no mistake, these poker chips are great, and as a side note, the art to this game is great. The art is done by Piero, one of my favorite board game artists, and look at those cool, those seagulls are too cool for school, they're probably skipping. Anyway, you have a bunch of 1s, 2s, and 3s chips. You give them to the team, and then the rules, for some reason or other, say that players are simply going to be just taking turns, picking who throws a chip, and you need to stay a certain distance away from the table, and then throw the chip. And so you're taking turns throwing chips, and what you're trying to do is trying to make chips land so that they land on the board somewhere, or on top of one of these tokens. Now, if they come off the board, then they're out. They're not going to score you any points at all. And if another chip is on top of them, like this one, they're also out. Or for some reason, you have them. So players quickly throw all the chips on the board, and there we go. Once all the chips are on the board, you take off all the chips that are outside. Also, any chip that has another chip on top of it, for any reason, is also off. Now you're going to score 6 different areas. This area, this area, this area, and these 3. If you're touching one of these, you're on that area. Okay, simple enough. If you're halfway between areas, you're on whichever area you're on more of. I guess this one is on here. And then we look. So here, for example, in this outer area, red has 7 value of chips, green has 1, red wins this one here. In this middle area, red has 3, green has 6, green wins this area. For this token, green has 3, red has 1, green wins this area. For this area here, green has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, red has none, green wins. Green wins. So green wins 1, 2, 3, 4 areas, red wins 1, green wins the round. First person to win 2 rounds, or first team to win 2 rounds, is the winner of the game. All right, well, okay, so this is a very simple game. You throw chips at a table. There's a lot of simple games out there like this. I don't like this one, and I'll tell you why I don't like this one. Because it's too loosey-goosey, and it really feels like there wasn't a lot of effort put into it. They're like, let's make some nice chips, make some rules. I don't mind dexterity games like this being very simple. That's not a problem. And in fact, I just played a game, Sorry Sliders. Sorry Sliders doesn't have a lot of rules, but it has more rules than this, and it's still a good game for kids. This game mind boggles me at some of the decisions they make. First of all, the rules, again, it's like the team can decide who goes and give these many chips. You can give a chip to whatever player you want. What kind of rule is that? Just say everyone gets a set of 1, 2, and 3 chips. If there's 2 players, each get a set. If there's 3 players, each get another set. How hard is that? Anyway, then you're just throwing them at a mat. Okay, fine, but there's a lot of these games where you throw stuff at a board. What differentiates this one? Ooh, there's this token. But why wasn't this token just printed on the map in a circle? Because this token can move. That's not interesting. And then the chips are 1, 2, and 3. What chip should you throw first? The 1? Yes, because the 1 can be moved around. Save your 3s for the end. It's not even like I don't know which chip to throw first. Well, you might throw the 1s first, but I throw the 3s first. That's insanity. That's not even the rule. And then there's 6 areas to control. Now, in my random throwing of chips, you saw green had a crushing victory. But I played this game a lot where it's the tie. Play another round. Tie. Play another round. Come on. Why was there not 5 areas? 5 areas makes more sense than 6 because 6 means there's a possibility of a tie. With 5, there's still a possibility with a tie, but less so. I don't know. This game feels like it's all about the components. These are great poker chips. These are nice mats. This is great artwork. But it's not a good game. I'm Tom Vasel. We'll see you next time. Dice Tower Judgment? Nah.